Competence and accessibility. What do I mean by accessibility? Okay, I mean, if I could put in my 2 cents without actually having to fill out somebody's application, I didn't know if accessibility was the right term to use, but this whole thing that's going on, I pat myself on the back for being able to take in a lot of information and multitasking. I really think highly of myself, of my competence, my multitasking, and my accessibility, because not a lot of people out here can take in so much information at one time and still be competent, still be sane, still be able to perform under pressure, right? How many people can actually take in all this information and still perform under pressure at the same time? We got a lot of people out here that can do that, but it's few and far in between. A lot of people in these companies are involved with people who they've hired who can only do the best that they've seen. So that's why they're working for them in those companies, because that's the best they've ever seen. They never, until they meet somebody who's more accessible, who can take in more information, who can apply more pressure. You said, now you're looking at that individual. That's why I was telling you guys yesterday, a lot of people, when I was going on the 9-to-5 jobs, just trying to pay my bills, I was looked at as a threat, and I wasn't even trying to be anybody's threat, right? People thought I was there to take their job just because, and it wasn't like I was walking around bragging about how smart I was. They just noticed that I had skills, multitasking, competence, being able to talk to customers while doing your job at the same time and doing it relatively easy. At the same time, being a good listener. How many people can actually listen? Doing all that stuff, all the stuff that I just mentioned, but actually listening at the same time. Most people are just more concerned about the output. You want to talk about people pleasing? Most people are just concerned with the output. They're not concerned about the input, what they're actually taking in. People like a good listener. I learned that when I used to be a bartender. People like to know that you actually taking in what was being said to them. And not a lot of people out here, guys, are great listeners. I told you I used to be a bartender. I used to be able to take 12 different people's orders without even writing it down. People thought, like, what? Like, people was confused. How are you able to, how you remember all that stuff? You remember all those, how to make all those drinks. I still remember those drinks too. So if I ever throw a party, don't be surprised if I just want to bartend. Even though I'm not supposed to be doing that anymore. I actually enjoy bartending. But, you know, how you able to take all this information in while being under pressure? I think I'm going to go ahead and end it with that. You know, I mean, in my opinion, that's what I call accessibility. How many people are actually just accessible to learn? Most people want to get to the point where they feel like they're on top of things and don't have to learn anymore. Then they get comfortable. God made my life so that I never felt comfortable. Now, of course, I want to feel a little comfortable, but, you know, we're just talking about, workplace situations with you guys, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I didn't say what I wanted to say. You know, I didn't put my 2 cents in. Not a lot of people got skills like me to be that accessible, to be able to take in that much. I'm like a computer. I'm taking into some of these. I'm like a little Intel chip.